Now, let's move to the slide. Here we show situations where you may need to change the statement's terminator. For example, in this case, have the same table we had created in the previous script. The little red square highlights the statement's terminator, which is a semicolon. Now the little ellipses highlights the commas that are part of the created table syntax. If I were to specify, as I will show you later, that a comma be used as a statement terminator, then DB2 will get confused and think that the statement would end right where it finds the first comma right here after the null. So using the comma in this example would be a bad choice for a statement terminator. On this other slide, we have another example, this time using the credits user statement as part of the syntax. Each statement or each line end switch a semicolon. So this poses a problem for me if I were to use the default statement terminator, which is the semicolon in this case. Therefore, in this example, I must change the terminator, and I choose to use the exclamation mark. Now to execute this script, I need to tell DB2 I'm using a different terminator. And this is done with a -t flag, followed by the terminator character I'm using as one show here. So I'm going to type db2-td, and the rest is the same as the previous example. Alright, so now let me show you using the command line processor and editor. Again, notepad what I just explained to you. So let's create a new file called procs.db2. And it's going to be a new file, and I'm just going to copy and paste something that I typed before. So this is what we had in the presentation. But rather than using the exclamation mark, let me show you if I were to use a semicolon, what error I would get. Basically, DB2 will execute successfully this first statement. And when it execuses this statement, if I'm using the default terminator or semicolon, DB2 will think that this second statement would end right here. So let's prove this by executing these scripts. So I save it and I do a db2-twf procs.db2. So I'm executing with a default terminator character because when I press enter, the connect statement is successful, and then we get an error message here, and as I mentioned, it will happen right after the int, and it's saying basically that there is a expectant and an expectant token. So let's go back and fix the script file. So we're going to change the terminator. So this was one statement, put the exclamation mark, and now we put this as the terminator for the second statement, which is a creative procedure. We save this, so we close and we save it. And then we execute it again. At this time, we need to specify the terminator character. So, we do it this way. There's going to be a terminator. And the delimiter is the exclamation mark, followed by the dash V for VOS and then the file. So now I press enter and then it connects successfully. And it creates the procedure successfully.